This is Prep Game of the Week, sponsored by Missoula Bone and Joint, MontanaMotorMall.com, Fast Trip Conoco, and Les Schwab Tire.
Welcome to Prep Game of the Week. We are so excited to be bringing you volleyball action tonight from the Big Sky Eagles Gymnasium. Bob Hermes here, along with Andy Schnee, who is helping us with color commentary tonight. Andy, you used to play volleyball at Kalispell, and it's got to be fun for you to watch the Bravettes tonight. The Eagles are 0-3. They're hosting. The Bravettes are 6-6. So what do you think of tonight's action as you come into the gym?
Well, you know, I think tonight, Bob, that there's a lot of tall players that are out there that are playing for the Bravettes, but I also think that there's a lot of heart here with Big Sky tonight. I think they're going to bring it. I think that they're home. I think that it's going to be a good game.
Now the Eagles have a new coach in Matt Pimentel. He was at Frenchtown for 2 years. He used to coach a little bit with Sentinel High School, and they've got a powerful program as well. So he's got to be excited to be here in AA action and hosting the Eagles. So let's talk a little bit about being home and having a chance to have the Braves in. So what do you think he's feeling tonight as his first home match?
Oh, I think he's probably feeling a little bit of pressure, Bob, but, you know, like, there's nothing like being on your own home turf where you have your family and your friends and everybody to be there and support you, so I think it's going to go well.
All right, and the Bravettes, as we mentioned, are 6-6, and they're excited to be here as well. We'll be back with the opening serve right after this. And we are ready for the opening serve. The Big Sky Eagles will be serving first tonight. They won the toss and are serving in set one. We mentioned Matt Pimentel in his first year at the Eagle Helm, 2 years at Frenchtown. They've played Skyview, CMR, and Great Falls. They're 0-3. Nicole Fairclaw is the head coach at Flathead. They're 6-6 on the year. They've played Great Falls, CMR, Great Falls High, Billings West, 2 Idaho schools, and then we're at a tournament last week with AA and A players. So, Andy, do you see any advantage for Big Sky serving first tonight?
Well, I think there's always an advantage for serving first and, you know, just getting your foot in the door and getting out there for sure, setting the momentum of the game. You know, a lot can be said for just getting out there and getting going, and sometimes that just how you start can be, you know, determining the whole game.
All right, Annie Briggs is starting tonight. Katie Roll, Shanna Foote, Mia Sandow, Cassidy Foote, and Lizzie Clausen starting this evening. We've got twins on the court for the Eagles, Cassidy and Cheyenne Foote. And then for the Braves, Sierra Wilhelm is starting, Jaylene Finch, Hannah Odell, Maddie Bowles, Julia Burden, and Taylor Henley starting tonight. Captains are Maddie Bowles and Jaylene Finch for the Bravettes. Katie Roll is the captain for the Eagles. And this is Mia Sandow to serve first. Oh, and an ace right off the get-go.
Right from the start. That's how you send that momentum.
And send the message early. Good job by her on the first serve. First conference match for these teams. Bravettes with a big hit, but it's out. That was Julia Burden. It just went out. Maybe a little nerves there, huh?
I think so. You know, it's kind of getting started here. It's the beginning of the season.
Here's another shot. This time she slows it up and it goes in. Eagles with a big shot too on the corner. That was Katie Roll, and this one's going to go out for the Bravettes. Eagles up 3-0 here.
Well, they're starting out hot.
Mia to serve. Quick set in the middle attack, and that's going to work because it was tipped.
Some nice communication out there, talking back and forth, setting each other up really nice there.
We've got a little change of personnel. Taylor Henley checks in. Odell comes out. Libero is in for the Bravettes. Katie Canville Oh, and another big hit, and it's in.
All right.
Coach Nicole Fairclaw was up cheering that attempt and work by the Bravettes. Caitlin to serve again, 2-3 now. Little dump attack that time. Big shot by the Bravettes in the corner. That was Julia Burden. So we are 3-3 now, again in set one. Long pass and a good block.
It was a great block that was just done there.
That was Taylor Henley on the block. That's helpful when your defense can get up and knock it down.
Absolutely, and they've got some tall players on that team too.
4-3 now, Bravettes up. Quick attack, try to block it, but it doesn't work. Eagles get a side out and a point for that. Cassidy Foote checks in and the libero comes out for the Eagles. That's going to hit the antenna. That'll go to the Bravettes. J.R. Ingman is our top official, and he's been doing it a long time. J.R. does an excellent job officiating, by the way. Jenna Johnson is the serving now. She checked in. Oh, it looked like a big hit, and then they just kind of dinked it down.
There was some quick thinking on their part.
A little change of pace.
Absolutely.
Worked out well. Jenna to serve now, 6-4. Kind of fooled the Eagles on that last one.
Do you think they'll keep up that strategy, Bob?
Yeah, if it keeps working, I'm sure they'll look for it. That's going to go out, though. The Eagles get a break on that. And this is Bethany Hicks checking in. And Cheyenne Foote comes out. Lizzie Clausen to serve. Oh, big hit. That was a shot.
A lot of power behind that one.
That was Taylor Henley. Taylor with a lot of power, as you mentioned there. Julia Burden to serve, 7-5. Coach Nicole giving her a serve area sign. But the Eagles make it work. I think that was Cassidy Foote on the attack there that worked out for the Eagles.
I think you're right.
Katie Roll now to serve. Little jump serve. A deep serve helps out a bit. Oh, but a nice shot.
Yeah,
that's Maddie Bowles.
Super solid on Maddie's part.
It's going to go out, so the Eagles have it 6-8 now. Another jump shot. It's blocked by the Eagles, but it gets down. Well, you can see why Nicole, their coach, was happy with their taller players and why she was confident in their ability. They're pretty tough on those outside attacks.
Absolutely.
Eagles with a good shot. Well, they're calling a touch at the net. So that'll give a point for the Eagles.
Well, they're keeping it close though, Bob.
Libero comes in. That's Maddie Lindboom for the Bravettes. It's to Maddie. She passes it up and the Eagles take it over, or the Bravettes. Oh, big hit, good block.
Some solid defense on the Eagles' part there.
Beautiful block on the corner for the Eagles. Bethany Hicks on that, along with Ellie Thorpe. Shelby Lennox on the serve for the Eagles. Oh, a nice tack. That one's going to go in for the Bravettes. Pretty good play on that kill. We've got Jaylene Finch checking in now for the Bravettes. Jenna Johnson comes out. We are 9-9 in set 1. Oh, and a good try. Good try by Ellie. She just kind of lost the handle. 10-9 now. Sierra Wilhelm to serve. Been an interesting first set. It's kind of in doubt here. These guys are battling. Oh, and there's a shot by Ellie.
A lot of good strengths on this team. Fun to see, you know, them kind of go back and forth from one another. You think that one's going to pull ahead, and then the other one does too.
Yeah, back and forth for sure.
Keeping it exciting.
10-10. Cheyenne Foot on the serve. Bravettes communicate and keep it going. That's into the antenna. That'll help the Bravettes. Our down official tonight is Tyler Bowen. He too is a veteran official. Good serve. That was Maddie Bowles on the serve for the Bravettes. They're going to call a net against the Eagles, and that'll be a point for the Bravettes. Can't touch that net, and they must have got into it a little bit. Maddie to serve, 12-10, Bravettes lead in set 1. Nice serve, but it's out. Another substitution here. Mia Sandow comes in and Ellie Thorpe is out. Mia will serve. She started serving for the Eagles. Back to the first rotation here. Oh, and a nice shot by the Bravettes, but it was out. Good try.
Absolutely, good try. You know, they're working really hard out there, and I can see a lot of motivation, good communication.
Mia on the serve. Oh, nearly an ace, but they got to it. Good save.
Good save there.
But it's in the net on the return, so point for the Eagles. 13-12 now. See Matthew giving the serve area to his server. Big hit. Goes down. That was Julia Burden on the attack.
Man, they are just keeping it close.
Taylor Henley checks in. Maddie Lindboom to serve. Quick set. Good block by the Bravettes.
There's a good recovery there from the Eagles, though.
And a nice try by Julia Burden to save it, but it went under the net. Both clubs really hustling to the ball.
Absolutely. Everybody's putting their work in tonight.
Annie Bridges to serve now. Nice looking shot in the middle. Eagles handle it. Oh, and the Eagles get one to go down. 15-13 now, Eagles up. Annie Bridges on the serve, and it's out. Another sub here. Jenna Johnson comes in for the Bravettes.
Jenna Johnson.
Jaylene Finch comes out. Oh, and that serve's gonna work. The pass just wasn't there to get the set, Coach, I think. $15 all. Good attack by the Bravettes, good save by the Eagles, but that's going to go into the net. Chastity Foote couldn't get it over.
Sometimes it's just hard to get that timing right.
Jenna Johnson to serve now. Back and forth we go, 16-15.
They're really keeping up the pace. You feel a lot of energy and momentum in this gym.
Good attack by the Bravettes, and it goes out on the Eagles, so that'll go to the Bravettes. 17-15. Deep middle serve there. Oh, what a block.
Wow.
What a good block up front. That was a Lizzie Clausen. Give Lizzie a lot of credit.
She was all over that.
Her mom, Krista, is real proud of that.
Absolutely. She should be.
We talked to her before the game, and she said Lizzie was going to do well. There's a pretty good example right there.
She wasn't wrong.
Oh, good try by the Bravettes. Taylor Henley got it in the net, though. 17 all now. Lizzie to serve. Outside attack coming, and it's going to work as it's touched. That'll go side out for the Bravettes.
Some great strategy here.
18-17, back and forth. Bravettes lead by 1. Powerful jump serve there by Julia Burden. Oh, but the Eagles get one down the line that works.
I think this is going to go right down to the wire.
Sure looks like a Chastity Foote on that last one. On the attack there. Katie Roll to serve now. 18 all. Big serve. Oh, that's going to roll off the hands of Julia Burden. She had the right idea, just the ball slipped through her fingers. 19-18 now. There's a pass and a set, outside attack. Oh boy, what a shot.
Wow, there was so much power behind that.
That was Julia Burden. She made up for that miss with that attack. Hannah Odell comes in. Got some height up front now with Odell and Bowles up front for the Bravettes. Kind of a back set attack here. Oh, and it worked for the Eagles.
Slip right on up there.
Lynn Boom checks in at the libero for the Bravettes. Lennox is in at the libero for the Eagles. Nice shot. They're looking for a line judge call. They call it out. 21-19. And we've got a timeout for the Bravettes. Well, at 21-19, we will step aside. You're watching Prep Game of the Week.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tonight's.
Back to action, 21-19, Eagles lead. Suddenly we were back and forth, but they've got a 2-point lead now in match 1, set 1. Kind of a short serve there. Oh, and a major attack, but a major block. Ellie Thorpe and Bethany Hicks on that. 22-19. Andy, you had to love that block.
Yeah, that was really pretty powerful to watch. And even though we've got some tall players over on the Bravette side, those girls are hustling on the Big Sky side.
Looks like the coach had a question, so that serve is not going to go down. We had a whistle before the serve, so that won't count. Sierra Wilhelm is serving. I think Nicole, the coach of Flathead, might have been questioning the serve rotation there. We'll see. They're going to go replay here, 21-20. Another big attack. They're going to say it's in the court, so 22-21.
We're getting close.
Cheyenne Foot now. Bravettes have trouble with this, and it's going to go down 23-20. Nicole's going to take a timeout. I don't blame her. And as we go to break, what do you think she's talking about right there as we look at the huddle?
Well, I think that she's going to try and get a different strategy into place. I think that at the beginning, Big Sky's had pretty good momentum, and I think that now she's kind of trying to figure things out, deciding where she wants to get the placement going, and I think that that's her big focus right now, is coming up with a new strategy and then getting her girls pumped on it.
All right. Well, we'll be back with more action right after this. Back to action, and the Eagles are going to lose the serve, and that timeout worked, Andy.
Yeah, I guess so.
That momentum was broke on the timeout, so 23-21.
You know, sometimes it's important to pull your team aside, not only just to kind of pep talk, but also just to break up that momentum and get a fresh space.
Good point, and it certainly worked. Braves with a good attack. Eagles try to get after it here. Oh, it's going to go in the net. We are 24-21 now. So this will be match point coming up, or set point, excuse me. Set point. We are in set one. Good serve. Good return by the Bravettes. Oh, and that's going to work into the net for the Bravettes. 22-24.
They're just keeping us on our toes tonight.
Lindboom to serve. Certainly in question. We've been within a point or two all set long. Nice block. Wow. Nice block by Taylor Henley. 23-24. The Eagles will take a timeout. We'll stay and chat about it a little bit. Well, Andy, you mentioned what the Bravette coach is talking about as we go over to Matthew's huddle. What is he saying?
I don't know. What do you think, Bob?
Well, again,
whatever it was quick.
Well, I'm thinking probably the momentum idea, maybe a little bit. Plus, I'm sure he's talking about, look, we're a point away from winning it. Let's try to get this going. Because they could win it here with a side out.
Well, they've been bringing it all game. And, you know, they've got to be exhausted. This has been a quick set so far.
Maddie on the serve. See if the timeout helped the Eagles or not. Oh, and a big shot. That was Julia Burden on the hit. Julia gets it over again. Julia again.
Wow.
Oh, and he works out. Works out for the Bravettes. 23. No, it's 24 all now. Maddie to serve. Eagles get it over. Kind of a free ball there. Oh, and the Bravettes. That was Taylor Henley. 25-24. Eagles take a timeout. We will step aside and be back with great action right after this. 25-24, Braves to serve for the set here. This is Maddie Lindboom. Solid serve to start it. Clausen on the return, good block. Clausen on the save there. And that one looks to be out. Eagles rally a little. 24-25.
Wow.
We're in overtime.
25. We're going in overtime.
Yep, 25 all now. Annie Bridges to serve here. 25 all. Short serve, drops in. Clausen gets it over for the Eagles. Quick set in the middle, and that's a little tip shot.
That was a little unexpected. I would have thought she'd go for the spike there.
That was Taylor Henley. Jenna Johnson checks in to serve. 26-25. This too would win it for the Bravettes. They've had some chances to win it. Set one. Big block, that'll do it. That'll do it, 27-25. Well, Andy, you couldn't ask for a more exciting first conference set in your home gym.
No way. You know, and I'm sure that even though that they're down now, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, what'd you take away from either one on that, besides a great game?
Well, you know, they were just out there and they're hustling so hard. I think that both teams want it just as much as the other, and some have some advantages over the other and vice versa. But, you know, both teams are out there just working hard.
All right, well, we'll see if the Eagles can rebound here in set two coming up. We'll be back with more exciting action on Prep Game of the Week right after this. Back to action, Big Sky Gym. Flathead won the first set of this exciting match, 27-25. Maddie Lindboom to serve. Great serve to start off. Eagles handle it. Outside shot. That was Julia Burden on the attack.
That was an attack, that's for sure.
She's strong on those hits.
Yeah, she is.
Maddie to serve now again. Oh, a good shot and a nice block by the Bravettes. Into the net. I'm going to call a lift as well.
Sometimes it's just all you can do.
They didn't call really much ball handling in the first set. Players might be a little tired now, a little fatigue setting in. 2-0. Good try by Clausen there on the attack for the Eagles, but it's handled by the Bravettes. And that was really caused by the basketball standard up above her hoop as it went into the roof almost. 3-0. Maddie again to serve. This is what you don't want if you're Coach Matt. You don't want a big start, 4-0 in set two by the opponent.
Makes it hard to come back from.
Because, and of course, Coach Nicole is very happy about it for the Braves, for the Bravettes. Now they're up 5-0. Matthew's got to be thinking about a timeout maybe at this point. You hate to use them too early, but 5-0 is a bit of a hole. Beautiful serve there.
You know, and if they do call a timeout, that might be just the thing to change the set. Sometimes it's worth using those timeouts early too.
Maddie's feeling it on the serve, no doubt. That's Maddie setting, or passing. Big attack by Taylor Henley. Another shot.
Wow.
That was a thing of beauty there by Julia. The Braves kind of own that one a little bit.
That was some huge effort on both sides, though.
Maddie Lindboom to serve again. They're up 6-0 now. Her serves are working. There's a quick set by Clausen, or a quick attack. That one's out, so the Bravettes lose the serve. Eagles are got it. Actually, it looks like it's going to be the Bravettes point and the Eagles will take a timeout. Probably a good idea there. We will be back with more action in just a minute. Well, the story here in set 2 has been all about Maddie Lindboom serving. She's got all the serve points, 7-0 right now. They lead. Eagles try to get it going here after the timeout. Good attack by Annie Bridges. And that's out. So the timeout helped the Eagles there. Mia Sandow to serve. Big shot again by the Bravettes. That was really set up by Taylor Henley's attack. Taylor's tough in there in the middle and on the corners.
Yeah, those are both good spots for her.
Jenna Johnson to serve now. Quick set. That was Mia Sandow on the set. Gonna go out though.
You know, Bob, this game has been so high-paced. Maybe they just need to bring it back a little bit, start thinking, talking, acting, just getting a little bit slower even.
9-1. A lot different than the set one, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Big attack by the Bravettes. They've been aggressive here in set 2. Jenna Johnson serving 10-1 now. A push attack there by the Eagles. It's going to work out for the Bravettes, 11-1. Bravettes being very aggressive right now, it looks like.
Absolutely. When they've got all, you know, everybody's tall up front, it's making it really, really hard for offense.
Yeah, their coach mentioned their height is a big advantage. You can see it here, especially on these attacks on the corner. That was a good example right there. That was Julia Burden.
Yeah, there's a lot of strength and a lot of height.
Eagles trying to find an answer. 12-1 now. Jenna to serve. That's a deep serve. Good try that time. Katie Roll can't keep it in though. Just goes out of bounds on Katie's shot. 13-1 now. Clausen on the attack. They fake it to Clausen. They go to the corner to Bridges. Bravettes on fire right now. 14-1. There's one. That looked like it worked out for the Eagles. And that was Clausen on the attack. Lizzie's a senior, by the way. Middle hitter and outside hitter. Coach is asking about who is serving, and it's not Lizzie, it is Annie Bridges. So they make the change. Nice block by Lizzie that time. Lizzie and Katie Roll are pretty dominant on that.
That was a great teamwork.
Yeah, they were smiling at each other after that. (14-3). Oh, nice shot by the Bravettes. Taylor Henley. You can see Taylor sneak around and come around the side on that set. It sure worked for him on that. Julia Burden to serve now, 15-3. Jump serve. Katie Roll on the attack for the Eagles. Maddie Bowles hits it into the net, so it'll be Krista Clausen to serve now. Or excuse me, that's Lizzie Clausen. Lizzie with a short serve. Again, a big attack by the Bravettes. It's going to work for them as the Eagles couldn't quite get it set up correctly. Cassidy Foote tried to get it over, but it hit the antenna. Taylor Henley to serve. That was Foote with the little push shot. So Andy, you see a little difference between the big hits on the corner or the little tips on the corner?
You know, I think that they're playing it pretty well. Sometimes it doesn't need to be a big hit. Sometimes you can just kind of line up, see where the defense is, and sometimes all you got to do is just tip it on over.
Worked out that time for the Eagles. Eagles try to get it in play, but it's tipped down by Ellie Thorpe. 17-5 now. Sierra Wilhelm to serve. Sierra's a senior. That's going to work. 18-5. Sierra, one of 5 seniors on the Bravette team. Nice serve by her. Big attack by Jaylene Fitch. Gonna work for Jaylene.
There's a lot of power behind that attack. Line that up really nicely.
Looks like the Eagles are gonna take a timeout. We are 19-5. We'll step aside and be back with more Prep Game of the Week right after this. We are 19-5 at Big Sky High School Gymnasium. Set 2 of action, 19-5 as we mentioned, and now it's 20 on an ace by the Bravettes after a timeout by the Eagles. Bob Hermes with Andy Schnee helping me on color. And that one's going to go out. Andy, you almost got a ball to take home with you there. Good try. You didn't know you were playing again, right?
Yeah, I know. It's been so long.
All right. You mentioned Andy played for the Bravettes back in the day. Wasn't that long ago, though.
Feels like forever, but.
All right, the Eagles in a bit of a bind here. And that's going to go for the Bravettes as well, 22-5. Got a substitution now. Darren O'Hearn checks in for the Eagles. Strong serve going on here. Oh, it looked like it was going to work, and they're going to whistle it on a 4-hit deal. So the Eagles will have the serve. Shelby Lennox to serve, the libero. 6-22. That's in the net. Definitely want to thank our sponsors tonight for making this game and set match possible. Les Schwab Tire, MontanaMotorMall.com, Fast Trip Conoco, and Missoula Bone and Joint. Bringing you volleyball, 5 matches throughout the year, along with 5 football games. Whoa, what a shot. Wow, Maddie Bowles, that's just been kind of the steady diet tonight.
Absolutely. I think she's a strong player, and I do believe you said she was captain. Is that right?
That's true, yep.
I do see a lot of leadership. She's out there, she's making moves.
Boy, they're just so strong on those corners.
They really are.
Between her and Julia and Taylor Henley, it is tough sledding for the Eagles to respond to those hits. That's going to work out for the Bravettes, 24-7. The first set was so close, 25-27, but this one has kind of gotten away from the Eagles. This is for the set. And it's going to work out for the Bravettes as we go 25-7 in set 2. So, Andy, what do you think here for the Eagles as we go to set 3? What do they need to do besides a little more action on the ball, or what?
Well, I think that sometimes what can get really hard is when you get down like this, it can kind of affect your mindset. And I think what they need to do is they just need to bring the momentum back that they had in the first set. If they can do that, they were on fire. So I think that they just need to bring it back, and I think they'll provide.
You think it's a matter of passing the ball or receiving the ball, or what?
I think it's maybe a little bit more so both, but being a little bit more aggressive, understanding the fact that they are up against some really tall girls, and maybe they need to jump a little higher, maybe they need to hustle a little harder. You know, they're out there, they still have a great attitude, they're still working hard, but sometimes you need to just put in a little bit extra work.
All right, great points on that. So we will step aside and be back with set 3 right after this. Well, we're back to Big Sky Gym, and you can see a nice shot there of our sponsors on Prep Game of the Week. Bob Hermes with Andy Schnee in what the Eagles hope is not the last set of the night. We had a real exciting set 1, 27-25. Set 2 went to the Flathead Bravettes, 25-7. And now we are entering set 3. The Eagles will be serving. And this is Mia Sandow. She started the first game of the match, set of the match serving. There's that big hit we're used to by Julia Burton. And it works for the Bravettes. And this is Maddie Lindboom. She served about 7 in a row to open up set 2. Big block by the Bravettes. Talked about their height at the net. Boy, that height kind of worked out there, didn't it?
Yeah, it just keeps helping them out.
Burden and Henley, they are 6 feet tall, each of them, listed at 6 feet each.
It's like me when I wear heels.
There you go. That's a tall order to get over. Another block.
Great block on their part.
3-0 now. Maddie has really been a force tonight serving. And again, Nicole Flair got to be happy with that, Coach Nicole. Ah, that one's into the net though. So Annie Bridges will serve now as Shelby Lennox checks out. Short serve. That was foot on the attack for the Eagles. Again, there's that big hit. And it was touched by the Eagles and then out of bounds. Julia Burden again. Jenna Johnson to serve now. She's a junior. Deep serve. That's going to go out though. So the Eagles will be serving now 2-4.
It'd be great to see the Eagles make a comeback and make this a 5-set match.
Lizzie Clausen will try to get it going. Lizzie's listed as 5'8" on the roster. We mentioned she's a senior.
Another block.
Good try by Bethany Hicks. But that block is pretty deadly tonight. Those 2 6-footers are getting it done at the net. Burden to serve. Nice shot. You know who else is really doing a good job is their setter, Sierra Wilhelm. We haven't talked about her a lot, but she needs a lot of credit. She's doing a good job setting tonight for the Bravettes. That was her there on that pass. It's going to go out though. Eagles ball. Ellie Thorpe checks in. Katie Roll on the serve. That'll work for Katie. Katie's got a nice jump serve.
Looks like the Eagles are bringing it back and tying it up a little bit, 4-6.
Oh, that was a beautiful serve that time.
Nice block for the Eagles.
Good attack by Foot. Bethany Hicks gets it over for the Eagles. Braves get it back. There's your setter. And it's out. Maddie Bowles hit it a little too hard.
Eagles are creeping up to the Bravettes 6.
A lot of it's due to this serve here by Katie Roll. Good looking serve.
She's really bringing it.
Kind of a change of pace shot there, works out for the Bravettes.
Yeah, I just didn't see that coming. They've been, such powerhouses on the court. It's kind of nice to see them bring it back a little bit, still be successful.
Hannah Odell checks in for the Bravettes. Jackie Robbins comes in for the Eagles. Oh, nice try by Bethany Hicks, but it's in the net. 8-5. Henley to serve. Boy, good try by the Braves, good save by the Eagles. This is a great point here.
Tons of excitement. Wow.
Point of the night right now.
Absolutely.
It's going to be our play of the game, I think.
Wow.
They're still going. Oh, they're going to call a net play. So that'll go the way of the Braves. That'll be our play of the game, by the way. First Interstate Bank brought you that one. I don't know how many returns there were there.
No, I was loving the focus, though.
Probably about 20 at least.
Easy. Great focus between everybody, too. Communication, everybody was on it.
Wow, there's a hit of the game. Maddie Bowles put that down.
She is a powerhouse.
What a nice shot by Maddie. So we had the play of the game followed by the hit of the game. But there's been a lot of those tonight. Fun action at the Eagle Gym. There's a good shot.
Nice work.
That was Bethany Hicks. Quick set, a quick attack.
Absolutely. Hopefully the Eagles can just keep that momentum going.
6-10. Shelby Lennox to serve now, the libero. She's a junior for the Eagles. There's your setter. And that's going to be out. Deep serve. Major attack again on the corners. I'll tell you, those attacks are just tough.
They're deadly.
You got to give the Bravettes for staying very aggressive on their attacks. Have to free ball this over, though. They couldn't get the play set up. It's going to work out for them. They were fortunate a little bit on that one, but they'll take it. Coach Fairclough clapping for her team, of course. 12-7. They lead. Annie Briggs on the attack. Into the net, though. Gonna have a sub here. Isabel Reed checks in, replacing Annie Bridges. Emma G gets it over for the Eagles. And that's going to get touched. That was Reed on the attack who made that play for the Eagles. Isabella is a senior. Cheyenne to serve here. Free ball over. There's a good attack by the Eagles.
The Eagles are definitely bringing the momentum back.
Reed on the attack.
Wow.
That's good hustle by the Bravettes to try to get the ball.
Absolutely.
But they couldn't make it play, but they sure hustled to it. And give the Eagles a lot of credit, too, to get that point. 9-13. Fun to watch both of these teams play right now. Here's your set. Reed on the attack, big block. And the block works out. That was Odell and Wilhelm on the block. Bulls to serve now, 14-9.
For the Eagles. Bulls serving.
And a good set by Wilhelm, but Eagles get it going. Nice middle attack. $15-9 now. That one got the net, but it's over and down. Cheyenne Foot checks in. Timeout, Big Sky Eagles. So we will step aside 69 and be back with set 3 right after this. Back to set 3. Bob Hermes with Andy Schnee in what's been a really good competitive volleyball match. But the Kalispell Bravettes kind of got it going here. And we've got to credit those outside attacks and Sierra Wilhelm on some great sets.
Wow, they're strong.
Julia Burden, Taylor Henley, and Maddie Bowles have really been tough on the corners. There's a block. Blocking and attacking on the corners. Been the story tonight. And Andy, I don't really know the answer. I mean, what do you do when you have that much strength when you're playing against it?
You know, it is really hard to combat something where, you know, there's a lot of strength out there. There's a lot of momentum going on. It's hard to combat. I don't know. What do you think, Bob?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I actually think Matt's trying all he can. He's making some subs. He's mixing it up a bit. He's called some timeouts. But you know, there's a lot of power at that net for those girls, and you know, 5 seniors and that kind of height, it's tough to combat. Another big attack. Julia Burden, 19-9 now. You can kind of see why they came in 6-6. They've got quite a bit of talent. There's an ace, 20-9. You have a feeling that maybe you're seeing a playoff contender here with Flathead. It's early, real early in the season, but we will see them again down the road, by the way. We've got them with Hellgate later in the season in prep game of the week.
Nice block for Big Sky there.
Yeah, Knights get one there. We've also got some other volleyball action, Sentinel and Hellgate, upcoming next week, so tune in for that. Outside attack again. Again, a big one for the Bravettes. Sentinel, one of the powers, I'm sure, in volleyball action as they've been the last couple of years. Little change of pace works out. Instead of hitting it hard, Julia kind of bumps it over. 23-10. First set 27-25, second set 25-7. We are now 23-10. That'll work out for the Eagles. Annie Bridges to serve here. Annie's a junior. Middle attack. It's blocked out. Lizzie Clausen tried to get it, but it went off her hands out of bounds. 24-11. This would be for the match and the set. Jenna Johnson to serve. That one's out, so that will do it. 25-11. So Andy, your thoughts on the match here? We saw some great play, but the Bravettes just kind of had it going.
They did. You know, the beginning we had Big Sky coming out strong, and that first set was just incredibly close. And then, you know, they kind of lost a little bit of momentum, I think. And then, you know, it's hard to beat those girls that have a lot of experience. They're tall, they're strong, you know, but they put in so much effort. And, you know, I think everybody should be proud of these Big Sky girls tonight. Yeah,
and I think both programs will rebound and keep it going. The Braves look to have a lot to look forward to with those seniors. So I'm sure they'll all go back to work. We want to thank everyone for watching. Jim Sanders up top on our main cam. Thanks, and our everybody for their efforts tonight. And Andy, it was great working with you, and look forward to working with you in upcoming matches. We got volleyball action next week as well. Bob Hermes saying thanks for watching Prep Game of the Week.